Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're covering Smart Yolo in Traycer. Let's get started. Before we jump into the demo, let's understand what Smart Yolo actually does. Regular Yolo runs phases with a fixed config you set up front. Smart Yolo is the epic mode version that actually thinks. It reads your entire epic, decides what to run in parallel versus sequential, updates your specs and tickets mid-execution if it discovers something new, and keeps full context of every handoff. It's not just automation, it's an orchestrator that adapts as it goes. Alright, so I already have an epic set up here for a project we're building. I'm using Traycer's default workflow here. You can see the conversation we had with Traycer to get here. Here are the specs it generated: epic brief, core flows, and tech plan. And here are the 5 tickets broken down from those specs. Each one is a clear unit of work with acceptance criteria and dependencies mapped out. In the Epic board, you can see under the Tickets tab, we now have a new tab called Executions. This is where we can track all executions while Smart Yolo is running. Each execution represents a handoff to a coding agent, showing you the plan it generated, verification results, and commits made. Before we use Smart Yolo, let's quickly take a look at the settings using the gear icon. There are 4 tabs here: Plan, Verification, Review, and Commit. These are the same config options we covered in detail in the YOLO mode video. If you want the full breakdown of what each option does, you can go watch that video. Link is in the description. The key difference with Smart YOLO is that whatever you set here is just a starting point. Smart YOLO can override these settings per execution based on what it learns during the run. You can also create your own custom commit scripts from the settings if your project needs a specific commit flow. Alright, let's trigger it. There are 2 ways to start Smart YOLO. You can type /execute in the Epic chat or just say something like execute all tickets. This /execute command is now available for all workflows in Epic mode. I can also specify which specific tickets I want to execute if I want. For now, I'm going to execute all 5 tickets. Let's see what happens. Smart YOLO is analyzing the epic and deciding how to execute these tickets. You can see the execution section appearing here. Smart YOLO has batched these into groups based on ticket dependencies. Looking at the chat, it created 3 batches based on dependencies. Each execution can be tracked in real time under the Executions tab. For the first execution, which is implementing the API layer, it's creating a plan right now. Now it's handing off the generated plan to Cloud Code. You can see I'm using the dangerous flag here to bypass permission checks. Let's wait for it to finish execution. Now it started verification for the first execution. It found some issues to fix and is handing those comments back to the coding agent. After the fixes, it'll re-verify everything. One thing to note, make sure your computer doesn't go to sleep during execution. Smart YOLO needs an active connection. The commit script is auto-triggered and all changes are committed. Our first execution is complete. The status is now updated to committed, and it's starting planning for the second execution. The same cycle will repeat for this one as well. Now Smart YOLO has started executing the remaining 3 tickets. Here it is running 3 tickets in parallel because they're independent. This is the key thing with Smart YOLO. It figures out what can run at the same time without conflicts. Inside each execution, you can see plans are getting generated in parallel. For this execution, it's already handed off the plan while the others are still working on planning. Each execution gets 1 commit after successful completion. You can also create your own executions at any time. Just describe what you want to create. You can reference specific tickets or specs for context. For example, here I asked it to verify the share feature. It reviewed the code and found some issues. Then I can send those fixes to the coding agent. So while Smart YOLO is running automatically, you can jump in anytime and add your own executions for specific things you want done. That's Smart YOLO in Traycer. Use it when your epic is ready and you want full automation with 0 manual handoffs. For a detailed config walkthrough, check the YOLO mode video linked below. Thanks for watching and happy building.